small cat gently pats the hands of passers-by, desperately hoping a kind soul will rescue it. Trapped in a narrow drainage channel, the kitten spends its days watching the hurried feet of pedestrians and cars racing by. The cat longs for someone to notice, but remains invisible to the busy world above. Suddenly, the little creature becomes excited as a group of children approach overhead. The cat meows persistently, trying to attract their attention and plead for rescue. When the cover above is opened, the kitten sees a glimmer of hope. It eagerly reaches out its paws, clinging tightly to the small hands reaching down, desperately seeking help. Unfortunately, the children can't extract the kitten through such a narrow opening and can only offer some food through the gap. Starving, the little feline devours the food ravenously. The children then drop down a small box and pour some water for the cat to drink. That evening, a man arrives at the scene. He explains that he discovered the kitten a month ago, and regardless of how late he finishes work, always brings food and water to check on it. Hearing his voice, the kitten responds anxiously, extending its paws to gently tap his hand, seemingly communicating its distress and begging to be freed. Though the kitten desperately craves freedom, the drainage gap is too narrow to pull it through. To expedite the rescue, veterinarians and a professional rescue team arrive on site. After measuring, they discover the 5-centimeter gap only allows a hand to reach in, not enough space for the kitten's head to fit through. The team speculates that the kitten must have fallen into the drain when it was just days old, following its stray mother across the road. As it grew larger, escape became impossible. With the drain's steel edges impossible to pry open, the team discusses alternatives and discovers a manhole nearby that connects to the drainage system, the only potential escape route for the trapped kitten. By this time, school children have gathered around, all hoping for the cat's swift rescue. The operation begins immediately with a young man descending into the manhole. He places a can of meat at the tunnel entrance, hoping to lure the kitten. The team blocks both ends of the drain and taps on the ground to guide the cat. Frightened, the kitten scurries through the drainage system and eventually enters the connecting pipe. Despite the rescuer's calls, the cat stops at the tunnel entrance, reluctant to proceed further. Seeing this, the man who had been feeding the cat daily dons a helmet and protective gear to enter the manhole himself. Upon seeing its familiar caretaker, the kitten quickly moves toward him. As soon as it reaches the opening, the veterinarian above swiftly pulls it to safety. After more than 30 days of confinement, the kitten is finally rescued, prompting cheers from everyone around. The children embrace each other joyfully. Looking at the kind people surrounding it, the kitten seems to understand it's finally safe. Its round eyes show no fear. The man immediately offers to adopt the little cat, delighting everyone with the knowledge that it now has a permanent home. The children gather around, reluctant to say goodbye. After enduring more than 30 lonely and helpless days and nights, the kitten is ultimately taken home by the compassionate man, where it will live happily ever after.